Perfect. Perfect.
Lose it. If we're loaded and we have flexion in the spine, it's not a good place to be. Number two, we're going to move on to a kettlebell squat. Now, I want you to understand and feel the difference between these two exercises because I promise you this.
Perfect.
It's going to be a great foundation. Right? Because we start lifting heavier loads, we start doing more complex movements. So a kettlebell goblet squat. Again, we're going to go without the belt, then we'll load it. So now my feet maybe about hip to shoulder width apart. Now, the squat itself has been described in so many different ways. These are just my take on it. You can pick up things, you can leave things behind, you can do it whatever you please. So our feet between hip to shoulder width apart. Big round chest. We sit down, we stand up every day. If we have strong legs and a strong body, we're only going to move through life a little bit easier. So imagine that there's a chair behind you. Your chest is nice and proud, the shoulders are pulled back. You will be holding a kettlebell here, so imagine it is that right now. Tucking the elbows in from the sides of the hips. You're going to soften the knees, but rather than hinging the hips backwards just to show you from the side, we're going to send them back and then down. Imagine that seat is behind you, tap that butt in the imaginary seat, drive up through the heels and reset. Common mistakes that we see here. Caving in at the knees is what we call bulbous hip. We want to make sure we have that external rotation in the hip, like we're throwing our heels into the floor before you begin. Hips are going to go back and down. You know how to sit down. Make sure that the back is nice and straight, the chest is nice and proud, and we're going to cover range of motion. Now maybe you've heard of something called a butt wink. We're trying to avoid that and be more positive. So what that looks like is this. I start my range up real good, my back is straight, and then I start to push past my limits, and my hips start to tuck underneath me, and I have a rounding in that lower back. It's called a butt wink. So you want to make sure that your foundation is strong. You want to make sure that you can go to your limitations, and if it's tight, then we'll focus on mobility to get you lower into those ranges. So with a kettlebell, we're going to hold on, we're going to pick it up, we're going to bring it to our chest. I want you to keep it nice and close to you, but again, it's not a prop to lean on. I want you to imagine trying to push your hands together, creating tension throughout that upper back. Now from here, our feet between hip to shoulder width apart. We inhale as the hips go back and down.
Perfect.
Tap it on the imaginary seat, drive up through your heels, and reset at the top. Cycle your breath as you're going so you don't hold your breath. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. Squeezing your glutes all the way. Common mistakes again. Leaning on the kettlebell. Going too long, bouncing out of the hole. You have the ability to go there, but that does not mean that's where we want to go. So take a deep breath. 1, 2, 3. Here we have a chest supported hinge, also known as a chest supported swing. You can choose how you want to let Pick a gun, sending the hips back, feel that drive, feel that tug, stand up at the top. Alright. Now you've understood the hinge, now you understand the squat, now you understand the chest supported hinge, we're going to move on to kind of our sweat. Now everyone is built different. It's important that we understand that we need the mobility and the range and have control.
Perfect. Perfect. What's going on, good people? It's your boy Gaming Dad. Welcome back. Happy Monday to all my good people out there. Oh, man. Hey, man, listen. Just thank God that, you know what, that he allowed you to be on this earth today. Because some people did not wake up today. Just found out a good friend of mine's passed like 6 hours ago. So, man, just the things you endure. You know what? Sometimes people don't take life very seriously, but life is precious. And you know what? Things come and go. But I know y'all didn't come to hear about that. I'm not gonna burden y'all with that. That was me and God's burden to carry. But you know what, man? Not a whole lot of news, but man, some of the news is powerful. Yuzu got the KO today. Golly, I you know what? It seemed like they was in for a fight for a minute. They lawyering up. They was getting ready to respond, and Nintendo was like, "Man, do you really want this?" And they was like, "No, we don't want no smoke, Nintendo. No smoke," they said. And I was like, "Wow." Let's see. Say what's up to my good peoples in the chat. Hey, Geeky. Welcome. First in the chat. Geeky said hey to everyone. It says, Pockets Game. What's going on, Bradley? Said, I'm on that early grind today. Hey, listen, I'm not mad at you. Ain't nothing wrong with being on the early grind. Steve M in the building. What's up, my brother? Welcome. Says, we're not too far from Mario Day. That's right. That's what Mario Day is. What, Sunday? I wonder. Do we release Nintendo would? I think Nintendo will announce something. You think they'll do it on Monday? I mean, instead of Sunday? I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, it is this Sunday. Giga says probably Paper Mario news for Mario Day. Yeah, you would think that should be logical. I think that's a logical thought. I think they would definitely go with Mario and just roll out with it. And maybe some Luigi. Some Luigi's remake. Basil YT, what's going on, brother? I saw you just pop in the chat. I like your new thumbnails. I saw your new thumbnails. Good morning, Dub City. Let me get everybody on the board while I got it. 24/7 YT. Dub City. It's in the building. All right. I got everybody else. I think I got everybody else. Let's see. Who else is playing Final Fantasy 14 now that it's on Xbox? I'm still on 16, buddy. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna try to play a little bit tonight. Had a long day, man. I had to get up. I didn't go to work on time today. I kind of took it like a 2-hour break. Then I went in later, but I worked late. I went in late today and worked late. And so please forgive me if I'm a little tired. Me and my wife been battling this, this headache thing has been going around. My head has been hurting. My wife's head has been hurting worse than mine, but man, whoo. Say progress on it. Listen, the same progress on Silent Hill is the same progress I was when I last left everybody. Silent Knuckle Tales. You know what? I don't know what's going on. Why is my Twitch didn't show up? And there's no way to find out as I stream why is that not up? The things you do, I should have double checked before I hit the button. Let me see if I can I figure that out? Why I don't know. Can't figure it out. However, no stream on Steam tonight. All right, let's see. Steve M says, hold on, let me get to his comment. going on? I'm tripping. My little, my goodness. For some reason or another, when I go to click on Steve's comments, see, this is what happens when I updated it right before the show. This is making me so mad. My bad, good people. I'm trying to get Steve banned. I'm not banned. I'm not banning. No, we don't want to ban Steve. But Steve's comments is not coming. None of my comments is coming through. I got to figure this out, good people. Like, none of my comments is coming up. What's going on here? Oh, this is so frustrating. Let's see. Maybe I can go to a different stream. Let's see. Ha ha! I know I figure out something to do. Oh, okay. Well. Man, listen. I can't. Oh, this is irritating to me. All right. We just have to figure it out. Just don't act right tonight. Like nothing. Oh, okay. I gotta control it. I can't control it on my screen. I had to control it up here. Oh boy, I tell you. All right, let's get back to some of these comments. All right, let's going down. So Steve says, Persona has sold over 22 million copies worldwide, which is a lot. At the same time, there are some single Switch games that sold more than the entire Persona series. Wow, you know it, right? Yikes. Steve says, I hope more people play Persona. Dub City, what's going on? Says, good morning, Gaming Dad. Right back at you, my brother. Basil White in the building. Say, yo, yo, yo. Shout out to the Noops. Sonic Knuckle Tails. Says, progress on Sonic. I think I explained that already. And, so yeah, playing on me being a Londoner with classic flat cap. Yeah, I do like your new thumbnails. It's great. It says, all right, so let's see. When I click it on here, my things pop up. Apologies, Gaming says, can't play Final Fantasy 16. It's not on Xbox. I mean, you gotta get your money up and get you a PS5. And nothing like elderberry tea, boy. For a little tea and a little lemon, you can fight any cold off with that stuff. All right, let's see. Let's jump in. I'll make sure I got everybody on the wheel. Basil YT, got you. Dub City. All right. But you know what? I guess, you know what, Sam? We will get. I don't have a whole lot of stories. What am I doing? Listen, my day is not going well, good people. I'm gonna figure it out though. Let's see. Okay, but to say, like, what is going on? God almighty. All right. Nintendo hands it down. I mean, they handed it down, but it was not playing around. I swear, man, I swear it was an article I just today I just like clicked on the save that had, you know, Yuzu, like, you know, we about to respond to it, and they responded all right with the shutdown. Hey Jim, hey buddy, let me get you on the board too. I saw you. I saw you just pop up. My bad, good people. Listen, I'm gonna get it together. I don't want that either. No, I don't want to do that. What is the problem? Oh my goodness, boy, boy! I tell you, when it rains, It pours. All right, I got it. Gizo peace. All right. I got you on the board. All right. Whew. All right, let me get there. Get out of here. Here. All right. Say, I am enjoying my VR games at the moment. What are you playing on VR? See, Pockets Gaming says, I think I'll have more than enough to do in Final Fantasy 14. It's been an MMO and about to drop its 5th story expansion. Oh yeah, you have plenty of time. Maybe for Christmas, hook yourself up. You know what? I seen Mario Lau recently. I was out to dinner with my kids, Bradley. And he was out having dinner with some of his friends. It was good to see him. Steven said, I don't like the taste of elderberry, but I'll take elderberry gummies for immune support. Hey, listen, all day. It's not elderberry is not, my wife doesn't like it because she feels like it's too thick. I mean, but I mix it in with a little honey, some lemon, boy. Tears it up. And Jim says, good evening. Good evening to you, my brother. Appreciate you coming through. GT is going to be upset. You see how I want to start it off. I want to start, but you know what? It's some other emulators out there. But that's the reason I want to start out because they gave them the Mike Tyson's Punchout, that that one when you hit Glass Joe, he go doo doo. You got one of those. Said, I just made it home from work to catch the stream. My brother, I appreciate you coming through, man. Appreciate you. Basil YT says, Star Wars, Peaky Blinders, or a few others. You know what? Now, which Star Wars are you playing though? I gotta figure that out. It was one Star Wars I liked playing. It was in the the arcade that was VR. I thought that was pretty dope. But listen, I don't know if I found this story, but you know what, man? I'm a little upset at EA. I'm gonna decide before we get on this Nintendo thing and them putting the smash down on Yuzu. I am upset at EA again, man. How are you going to cancel the Mandalorian game? Man, I was ready. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I was ready. You understand me? Ready. That right there, that wet my. I love the Mandalorian. I think it's a great series. If you haven't watched it on Disney Plus, you owe it to yourself. Great story. Great. Watch all 3 seasons. You enjoy all of it. But I was ready, man. I was like, yeah, it's about to come. It's about to drop. And they canceled that bad boy. Oh, man, that was heartbreaking. Very, very heartbreaking. Let's see. Sadhana says, I don't know much, so may I ask who Yuzu is? Yuzu is an emulator that's being used like on your, people have been using it on a PC to emulate Nintendo Switch games. And so Nintendo came out and sued them. Was like, hey, buddy, y'all over here making money. Y'all over here, first of all, letting people download our games for free. And then you making money off of it. So Nintendo, filed a lawsuit against them. And I thought this was going to trial. I thought, Yuzu was ready because the first article I read was like, they responded to this and, I hired a lawyer and all that good stuff. And then, not even 6 hours later, I looked up and it was a new article and it was like Nintendo and Yuzu has mutually agreement with Yuzu to pay Nintendo $2.4 million. And listen, it's not just the $2.4 million. That's just like that's like saying this is how much y'all owe us for trying to pimp our games out. But not only they gotta completely shut down. They gotta give over the ownership of their website and everything. It was like a a KO. I'm telling you, it was a KO blow for them. GT always upset with Nintendo. He'll still pirate the games regardless, but it'll be less convenient. It's unfortunate seeing emulators under attack and how the 3DS too. Yeah, you know what? But I don't think Nintendo done, man. I think they're going out to a couple more people. I think the issue, you know, I think the issue with Yuzu was the money they were generating from their Patreon. I think they was getting mad donations from Patreon to keep this stuff updated, and you know, after making so much money, Nintendo's like, all right, nah, we since you collected all that money, go ahead and run those pockets. Is that? Let's see. Pocket says he says it's in the beta on Xbox right now, so free to play. Since the beta is just a free trial, free access to the first 2 expansions with no time limit, just a few restrictions. Okay. Star Wars Tales of the Galaxy Edge. Oh, okay. Oh, I bet you that's good. Speaking of Star Wars, this month, listen, I ain't lie to you. I'm going to play Star Wars when it comes out on the Switch. Because that was the jam on the PSP. Let's see. All right, so let's get into the story. It says Yuzu. I'm gonna go ahead and click it. It says Yuzu and Nintendo has come to a mutual agreement which sees Yuzu paying $2.4 million in damages. This means that since both parties they have reached an agreement, the case won't end up in court. Yuzu will need to destroy all copies of the Yuzu emulation software and will be forced to shut down entirely. Man, if that's not the knockout blow, that's like the Death Star. We're going to blow up the whole Death Star. That's crazy. So anyways, I'm going to head out. Got to get up early for work. All right, man. Good night, everyone. Good night there, sir. Have a good one. I'm glad you're going to work. All right. Whew. Man, that's crazy right there. $2.4 million. And on a side note, get a chance if you're on YouTube to check out the poll tonight. Let's see if I can pull it down. All right. I said, should Nintendo either one, kill the Joy-Cons? I mean, no more Joy-Cons, go a different direction. Completely redo the Joy-Cons, or leave the Joy-Cons alone. Woo-wee. I think, you know what? With the Joy-Cons, to me, you listen, I would say redo them. I mean, I like the fact they were small, but them bad boys would break. I didn't like how small the buttons were. I never was a big fan of that. So I'm with the redo side of it. But, you know, if for some reason or another, you know, as long as they fit the system, I don't want the Joy-Con experience to go away. So I'm definitely with the first one. I don't want the Joy-Con experience to go away. I just want them to redo them so, you know what, they could be a tad bit more comfortable, and maybe I can, you know, have some bigger buttons. It says Yuzu shutdown due date immediate. I think it's immediately or April. He said April 1st. I think it's immediately. I think they didn't give them no time. It was like, I think it's, listen, I haven't not read when the due date is, but when you say, hey, when you reach the agreement, that's the agreement. And they didn't say anything about a due date, because I think I would have heard that on the news. I think it's like right now. But, you know, I could be wrong. So, rest in peace, young Yuzu. I guess you'd go try another emulator. I don't know. You know what? RGT85 made a good comment. You know what? He's like, you know what? You don't hear about these emulators, people emulating these Xbox and Series X and these PS5 games. Not like they do Nintendo, which is true. Because, Nintendo is on really old hardware. And just to think, you know what? If that run rumor is true, the Switch 2 when it drops out can be already on hardware that's 4 to 5 years old. That's something to think about. Quick stories. The official SpongeBob Xbox Series X is $700. May give you nightmares. Yeah, if I see this thing in my living room, that is hideous. What's true, Geeky? The April 1st date or immediately, or something else? It's a time, even today. What up, CMG? In the building. And he said, what up to the chat? Let me go ahead and get CMG on the board while I'm thinking about it. All right. Yeah, I think that emulation is like today. Like, all right. Let's see. But yeah, show CMG some love in the chat. Made it on the board. Let me get back here. But there's no way. He said a limited supply of SpongeBob consoles will be available to buy starting at 8 a.m. You listen. This should be a poll question. Hey, is this thing gonna sell out? Like, who is gonna buy this thing? Who says like, you know what, man? I'm going out to get this SpongeBob Xbox Series X. I wouldn't even buy it for my kids. This was not a good decision on Xbox to say, you know what, we're gonna spend this kind of money and we're gonna charge $700. Let's see what all comes with it. It said the bundle comes with the console, the controller, and a digital copy of. Oh, come on, man! Come on, man! Hey, like those are Terrence Howard. Come on, man! Come on, man! Come on, man! Come on! $700. Not gonna be able to do it. Giggy said, not into SpongeBob like that. Shoot, even if I was into SpongeBob like that, I ain't paying $700. Not, and you know, listen, I love Charlie Brown, but if they had a Charlie Brown Xbox, I'm like, man, I'm still not paying $700. They crazy. Whew. Star Wars strategy game. EA still the work. Oh, okay. I think, hold on. Star Wars strategy game from EA still in the works following first person FPS reported cancellation. Yeah. Why would you keep the strategy game? And definitely, I think out of the Star Wars. Okay, let me go back to this. What the basis of this article is about. You know, EA laid off some people. EA canceled a bunch of games. EA's new thought process is that they should concentrate on more on IP that's created by the company compared to doing things that are licensed. So what that means is that, of course, EA, Star Wars is owned by who? Disney. So, they try to cancel out these Disney games, which I think is stupid because I tell you, that first person Mandalorian game would have been absolutely off the hook. So, but they're going to do the third game in the Star Wars Fallen Jedi series, which is good. And so I guess they're keeping some form of strategy game from Star Wars as well. But still, why? That's just crazy. He said nothing important, just a countdown. Oh my goodness. Huh. Let's look at that. Let's see if I can find that countdown. Let's go here. Let's see. So we're counting down to Mario Day by looking back at some Mario icon power ups. Start with okay. So yeah, just right. Nothing important right now. Any Nintendo Switch online membership sold separately. Nintendo account acquired online features. Membership auto renews. Blah 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 blah. You know what? Did we talk about Pokemon Day? I think Pokemon Day came like after our stream. I think it was. So we really didn't talk about Pokemon Day. So I guess we could chit chat about Pokemon Day. The presentation was pretty boring, to be honest. But I like how they set up that new Arceus game. I can't post leaks inside the chat. YouTube will not allow it. Oh, that's so stupid. I can. Oh, okay. Maybe just me. So Yuzu is already shut down. I thought it was immediate. It was pulled on along with the Citra, the 3DS emulator. If you want it, you gotta find a fork or backup of it. It's being removed from MU Deck, so no Steam Deck Switch games. Gato body. So we didn't talk about Pokemon Day. Okay, good. Yeah, we need to talk about Pokemon Day. But aside from Pokemon Pizza, what is there to talk about? Pokemon Day was meh. Yeah, that's how I felt about it. I was like, man, it was quick. It was like 14, 15 minutes. It was over. Done, son. Not surprised Nintendo are trying to stop emulation backwards compatibility. Maybe a way to hack the new console. Maybe. Request a link. Okay, all right. Let's go down. I thought the link works in the chat unless a bot or restriction set by the streamer. I don't listen. Like, I don't know what's going on because, hey, I should have been broadcasting live on my other site. It only popped up YouTube, and I set it up perfectly, like I was supposed to. But you know, it is what it is. Let's see. Nintendo and Immersion have renewed haptic tech patent license for future products. I mean, well, listen, people, they'll jump on a story and make that story thing like it was the biggest thing in the world. But you know what? This is something that, all right, yes, Nintendo's going to use haptic feedback. It's not like they wasn't going to use haptic feedback. And I think, their haptic feedback was pretty good. So I would assume that keeping that partnership was a positive thing for both, Nintendo and Immersion. So, I mean, it's just like this is a new story, but it's not like the biggest story in the world, like some other outlets make it out to be. I think next week my poll question is going to be, who's your favorite Nintendo YouTuber? Of course, I won't put my name on there. Of course, I'm just going to put everybody else. I'd love to see you guys' opinions. Let's see. I wonder how long this agreement is. It says Immersion says that the renewal of the license agreement with Nintendo means that the Kyoto-based company can continue using the haptic feedback technology in its future products offerings, which is widely expected to be Nintendo Switch 2. Of course, they're gonna re-sign that contract. I wonder how much money they make off that deal. I don't know. I wonder. Knuckles TV episodes are roughly 1 hour in length. Golly, how many episodes you gonna have? And speaking of episodes, has anybody seen the last Airbender yet on Netflix? I have not watched it on purpose because I'm trying to watch it with my wife. I wonder how it is. I've been seeing mixed reviews about it. Let's see. An hour long, man. How long? I just want to know, like, it better be good. So the upcoming Knuckles TV series, which will be streamed exclusively on Paramount Plus. Take note. Episode length has been revealed, and fans can expect a runtime of 1 hour each episode. The news comes from the EIDR database, which lists the live action show. Also, this is not even a cartoon; it's a live action Knuckles show with 6 1 hour episodes. That's a lot. 6 1 hour episodes. Knuckles launches exclusively on Paramount Plus on Friday, April 26th. Woo-wee. April gonna be a busy month for your boy. It's prom season, senior picture season. I'm gonna be all over the place. Listen, she always calls me. Hey, I'm live. I gotta call you back. Okay. Bye-bye. Every Monday, don't stop. She always calls. Let's see. Let's see. Steve M says, I bet those MIG switch flashcards won't be coming out now. Listen, they're gonna have to duck and dive and hide. They better pay. They better be watching like, shoot, I don't got no millions of dollars. Yeah, I bet you they slow their roll too. That's a lot of money. And I bet you Nintendo's they are not taking no prisoners. I ain't mad at them either. You know, Nintendo will be Nintendo gonna be on their head. It's coming soon too. So I appreciate Nintendo using the HD Rumble in games like Mario RPG, where you wouldn't expect it. I particularly enjoyed the HD Rumble in The Legend of Zelda. That was I just thought that was like done really, it wasn't done over the top. You know how sometimes when they first did HD Rumble, boy, it was like, your controller just vibrated everywhere. But I thought it was done really, really well. Not too intrusive. That should be fun to watch. I think you know what? I know for sure my children are going to be watching that. I probably need to go ahead and I probably should send this to them. Come on, Josh. They like to know when stuff like that. Even though they would take some time on the watch, they would find out live on stream, but they don't pop in like they're supposed to. So, Gaming Dad, did you see the video I shared in Discord? Did you just share it, or did you share it earlier? Because if you shared it earlier, I probably did not, because I've been working, and my phone is somewhere not close to me. You would think I would have my phone right here. My watch is right here, but my phone is not. Yeah, that's okay. I did see that. The Southeast Game Exchange is coming to Greenville, South Carolina in July. I think I might make that happen because I think I look at the dates. I know Steve, what's the dates on that? I know it's in July. I just forgot the dates. I did see that on Discord. I want to I have to go to my family reunion, and it's like kind of the later part of the month, but if it doesn't conflict with that, I think I might make that happen, because the drive to South Carolina for me is like maybe like 6-7 hours. That's not bad. I'll be willing to do that. I know my kids will be all about that. Yeah, I did. Okay, David Hayter from Solid Gear. It's not Solid. Metal Gear Solid. I about to say Solid Gear or something. But yeah, David Hayter's gonna be there. A lot of content creators. See, all right, so I might have to make that happen. Captain C, what's going on with you, man? Say, what up, good people? It's me, your boy, Captain C, in the building. Let me get you on this board. Captain C on it. Anybody else that look at the board real quick? If you're not chimed in. We up to 11 people. Okay, good. See, I might better make that. July 6th and 7th. Steve, are you talking about going? Yeah, I might try to make that. That'd be right in my little area. Oh, why'd I do that for? All right. Boop. So Solid Knuckle Tales, 1 hour long, 6 episodes, starting April 26th. Pyro implies Mario 10th. We will see Nintendo share Paper Mario and Luigi's Mansion 2 info. Okay, so listen, let me ask y'all a question. If they decide to share this information here, what else do they show, or what else they gonna have to offer for a direct? He said you'll be there for sure. Okay. Yeah, well, as they get closer, probably sometime in like school ends for me in late May, so I'll know for sure if I'm planning to go, because I will have to at least plan a month in advance for me to make that happen. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna go, cause that's a good little weekend, and I think my wife wouldn't mind going either, just to kind of get out the house. She wouldn't mind going with me. Current people, listen, if you get a chance, man, get your opportunity, man, and get on the board. Our question for tonight is, should Nintendo kill the Joy-Cons? Should Nintendo completely redo the Joy-Cons? Or should Nintendo leave the Joy-Cons alone? That is the poll question on YouTube. You get the opportunity, chance. Go ahead, man. Get your vote on, because your vote counts. And currently, redo the Joy-Cons is 71%. 14% for kill the Joy-Cons. Another 14% for let the Joy-Cons alone. Let's see. All right. I don't know what else Nintendo can show from if they they give out too much information. It's gonna be interesting to see whenever that direct comes out. If it's next month, great. But whenever it is, it's gonna be interesting. Is it just me? It's already March, and that means like this month. I mean, this year is almost a fourth of the way done already. I saw it. We just ain't talking about Christmas. Retro Studios is now hiring a product tester. Ooh. What that means is, we're getting close. Man, you know what? I really will hope Nintendo has some other stuff in the bank where they don't have to release this game. I really want this game to be a launch title. I want to get the same treatment that Breath of the Wild got. Let it be a launch title. Let it be on both systems. Let it perform better on the newer system, and let it be a launch game. I'm in favor of that. We don't need Metro. I think I can deal with some other remasters if they're already going in a direction that's really kind of taking the rest of the year. You might as well just remaster it up and call it a day. If the plan is for a whole nother year for the system to come out. And if in June, you can say, hey, we're in June. This is where we at. Here it is. And if they can release that bad boy by March, saying you have you do like they did before. You have this one Nintendo Direct. You do. How did they do it last time? Didn't they have like two trailers? They had their first initial trailer, right? And then they had that. They did have a second trailer, didn't they? Yeah. It was a hit to be square. That hip to be square. That trailer. So you have another trailer, and then you have a full rollout in January. You say the launch date is March the 3rd. And there it is. Man, that seems so far away. But this year is flying by. Captain C says, currently between the Steam and on Tinder, trying to find a girlfriend to ignore me when GTA 6 releases. Please be gentle. Not Tinder. Tenderoni. Boy. You know what? Listen, my older brother, man, he found his wife on a Christian dating website. He found his wife, and they've been together a long time. But that's how he found her, on a Christian dating website. He said what caught his attention is that they both shared the same birthday, and that caught his attention. And then from there, they two kids in. Think I find me a girlfriend. I don't know. You want to find your girlfriend? You probably you might like your piece. Quag in the building. What's going to say? I did my part. I pulled the Wii U out of storage. Let my daughter start Twilight Princess HD. The Switch port should be announced within the month. I hope so. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. That was one of my favorite Zeldas. That was like number 2 on my list. It was like Ocarina of Time, then not Twilight Princess, but not Twilight Princess was one of my favorite, but the Wind Waker is one of my favorites. But yeah, I hope that combo pack get announced. But Wind Waker is my second favorite. I love that game. That's still on my Wii U. My Wii U over there. I'm looking at it right now, and it's plugged up too. It is not connected to nothing. Let's see. Yeah, so that would be a nice announcement. I could do. If they came out and they had nothing but remakes, they said, hey, we'll give you Metroid 2 and 3, we'll give you Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, I'm good. They can space them out for the rest of the year, boy, listen, and people are still going to buy them things. But you know what? Whatever happened to that Donkey Kong game? Maybe that's the big game instead of it's the big Mario game. Maybe it's the big Donkey Kong game that's coming out. Maybe they got a Donkey Kong game coming. Oh, Quay, let me get you on the board before I forget. I know me, I forget. All right. Got you on the board. Captain C says, Tenderoni, like a PYT. The appropriate age gap, of course. Pretty young thing, you need some loving. TLC, tender love and care, and I take you there. I don't care anybody say, man, Mike greatest. That joker was good. He could write. You go back and listen to like songs like Man in the Mirror, and listen to like Off the Wall. Tonight, let's leave that 9 to 5 up on the shelf and just enjoy yourself. Oh, groove, yeah. Let the magic in the music get to you. It's not that bad at all, at all. Live it off the wall. Man, listen, classics. They don't make music like that no more. I had to call on the radio the other day, man. I could not stomach it. I was like, what is this madness I'm listening to? It was terrible. You can't listen to the radio no more, man. It's terrible. Terrible. These old dumb rappers who can't read. Oh, I can't stand them. Gigi says, Link's Awakening is my fave because I remember not knowing what to do when I had it on game. What? I did not know what to do when I had it on game. Game Boy. Ah, sorry. I saw that late. Twilight Princess, still my fave. It says, love Minna as a companion. Great dungeons, memorable music. It's Ocarina of Time 2.0 in every way. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I did not play Twilight Princess. I think that was a time in my life where school was just beating me down, and I had to something had to give. It's like, man, I had to get it in that semester. Shoot, and I never got a chance to go back and rebuy it. So I'm looking forward to rebuying it, just so I can have it on my shelf and to say I own it, because I don't even know I would get a chance to play it. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Let's see. Gaming Dad. Pokemon games are usually not my go-to game. The only Pokemon game I've played was Red and Blue. Game Boy days, Pokemon Legends, Arceus. I still like both. I like how Arceus was much different playstyle. I would take a little more trainer battle though. While Pokemon Legends coming out in 2025, I'm wondering if it has a similar playstyle to Arceus. I think so. It's not Legends that's coming out. Is that the card? I think there's whatever that new Pokemon AZ, the one they announced, I think that's more of an Arceus type game. It says, if it does, I might want to get it, especially for those boss fights / story, but not as much as for shines and doing the Pokedex. Steve Evans says, I beat Twilight Princess on the GameCube, but not on the Wii or the Wii U. What can anybody say? I wish I could go back to stand in line all night to get your system. Those were good times, man. I met good people in that line. I heard some dumb stories in that line too, but I like doing that. It says, it's a character limits. Twitch would send this in one message. Yeah, okay, character. Okay, got you. Yeah, they would. It says, TikTok makes me glad the younger generation likes music regardless of the era, though. I remember 15 years ago, you got mad fun for liking old songs. Now they are old and the songs are immortalized. What's the new craze right now? I gotta find this stupid song. Somebody remixed the Cha Cha Slide, and so on every TikTok you see that stupid video, everybody doing a little stupid dance. I just like the fact that saying you kick your flip flop up and then smack it down. I thought that was pretty neat. But you're right, man. Listen, good music, man. Music that you can listen to and you didn't mind rapping the lyrics because the lyrics was saying something dope. Man, I can't regurgitate none of this stuff these guys are saying. Wait, what's it? One song, someone he had a thumb in her booty. This stupid stuff, man. Stupid. 9 out of 10 kids that wore a Nirvana shirt had no idea of a band. Right. We're Nirvana. Man, listen, I used to skate to that song. Dum da dum 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 da dum. Dum da dum 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 da dum. We're Nirvana. I can't. Matter of fact, listen, I play that song every year. I DJ Special Olympics. That's so funny. And when I play it, them kids be out there going, they be like that. They be getting it. They be jamming. All right. So if Retro Studios is now hiring for a product tester, the good chances that this game might get pushed out this year is a good thing. And you know what? Why didn't I think about it? Why is it on top of my head? Listen, first of all, let me get a shout out to all my new members that joined. You can be a member just as well It only costs you $1.99 a month, but you could be a member too. Shout out to Geeky, Jim, Guerrilla Tactics, my man Ruben, my guy, man. You know what? Be a part of the Gaming Dad community, man. You could do it right now. I think you could do it right there from YouTube. That's how other people doing it. I think it's like I think if you look at my little icon, I think it's right below my icon, but the lowest tier is $1.99. You can do the more expensive tier for $4.99. Whatever it's on your heart to do. So to kind of help out the channel, feel free. Captain C says, "Gaming Dad, remind us when all Avengers style meet at New York City. Yet listen, we gotta hit up the retro R&B clubs and dominate the dance floor." Yeah, as soon as I pick up my Switch and I'm out of the line, because more than likely I'm going down to get in line, and I know my kids they're not gonna be no soldiers and stay out there. I'm like, all right, Dad, we're gonna go back to the hotel and we'll see you in the morning. We'll bring you some breakfast. Yes, and Geeky. Oh, that's right, my girl Geeky is a member too. Shout out to a Geeky chick in the building. If your name is colored in the chat on YouTube, then you are a YouTube member of Gaming Dad, and I appreciate all that you do. Smells Like Teen Spirit. That's the name of the song. Has a disco beat. Created a jammer from the Gap Band for the icon. What? I did not know that. Listen, that was a piece of history. Man, you put me up on game. I did not know that. That is crazy. But yeah, that was the jam though. Listen, it's like what to me back in the day. That was like probably my favorite rock song. That and AC/DC, because is it Black and Back? Black and Back or Back in Black? I think it's Back in Black. I love that song. Okay, all right. I'm sorry. That probably was a little loud. Don't leave your Switch around me. We playing for real. It said Teen Spirit inspired by a deodorant. I lived in Seattle during the grunge days. It was great. Yeah, man, listen. I don't care listen, good music is good music. Since I've been down here in the South, I've grown a different appreciation for country. Because certain country songs that caught me off guard. I was like, dang, I like that. You get a little. But when I was DJing in Michigan, I used to DJ at a bar, and so looks okay. Hey, I'm the black guy DJing a predominantly white bar. You had to have a mixture. I couldn't just go, two-stepping it all night. So I had to have a mixture. But man, I can play like what's the name of the song? I could play Teen Spirit and it go crazy for a minute, and then I can play Pour Some Sugar on Me. Oh man, buddy, it changed the whole complexion of the party. Or I can play some Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy. Cause we made love and I saddled up my horse and I ride it through the city. I'm listening, boy. Them songs though was just like transform the party, and people used to love. They used to love me as a DJ because I would mix that hip hop, country, rock, and and keep the party moving. And they loved it because it was such a mixture. I didn't go too hard on one section. I might give you 2 songs here, 2 songs there. But by probably around, if the bar closed at 2 a.m., right around 12:30, I kind of went all hip hop R&B. I kind of really went in hard. That was the era of Yin Yang Twins and Shake and Back That Thing Up by Lil Wayne. Boy, listen, woo. Not by Lil Wayne, but by Juvenile. Boy, listen, those were good times, boy. Good times in the club, showing love. I remember first time I played Lil Jon and Eastside Boy. They had a song called Be a Bia. Buddy. That and Knuck If You Buck, I've seen so many fights as a DJ off that one song. I don't know what that is. I don't know. They must have put a real curse on that song because you play Knuck If You Buck and people was fighting. They was fighting. I mean, like, Retrospect J in the building, man. What's going on, man? Let me get back. Have you heard of Jelly Roll? Yes, sir. I heard of Jelly Roll. Matter of fact, I'm glad you brought that up. I gotta download some of his music. I got so much to DJ this like the month of April, man. I think I'm DJing like every weekend, and I haven't done that in a long time. I'm gonna be like pledging days. Retrospect, Jay. Let me get you on the board, man. Because if I don't, I'll forget. Got you on the board. I got you. All right. I says, Retrospect J says, hey. Steve S said, my mom said he's a born-again Christian country musician. Apparently, he's coming to Charleston this year for a concert. Yes, he is. Yep, he is a born-again Christian. And I love his approach to it. That's just like, you know what? Get on the right team, man. That's all I got to say. Quay said, growing up in Buffalo, I heard a lot more country. When I got to Logandale here in Nevada, the kids are surprised I know the words of country song. Yeah, you know what? Listen, they really surprised when I know some of the words. They be like, "What? You know what you know about Cotton Eye Joe? Cotton Eye Joe, long time ago, you ready to go now? Ready to go? Cotton Eye Joe." But they get so hyped. It's some certain country songs you gotta have in your rotation. It's like they love that. And you know what? I don't understand why this song is still like so popular. Like I can play this song right now, and it's that Miley Cyrus, man, Party in USA. Man, listen, I can play that right now and I had a whole club singing it. Throw your hands up, play your mouse. Okay, all right. Dum da da dum dum da da dum 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 black. Bada 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 boom 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 boom. Okay, listen. I ain't gonna lie, that song was hard. That song. Listen, Yin Yang Twins, they had some classes, boy. You know, you can still, it's gonna be 30 years from now. You gonna hear da da dum 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 dum. You can hear that. You can be like, oh my jam, to the windows, to the walls. Classics, man. This is it's also streaming apps and a camera. My mother-in-law has a toy poodle named Mia. Named Mia. Whenever she is at the house, my southern friends call Bia Bia. Oh man, that song, boy. That song was so hard, boy. It was a song like, what's another song? That one song about Waka Flocka. That's a crazy name for one. Damn, what is it called? I don't know, No. Flocka. I'll go hard in the paint. Boy, listen. That song right there, that's another song that's just, I don't know what it did to crowds. It was just like the whole complexion of the crowd changed. You was like, man, this that was a hard song though. Crazy time. I can't say that some of the songs were good music, but it was a crazy time in my life. So I want to be honest about Trump just for a bit. So I want to say that I remember what you said about Trump, but I still think he is a horrible person. He has made laws making pedos and animal abusers. So have more harsh punishments, but I don't think he's doing it for the right reasons. Well, I don't want to get too much into politics. at the end of the day, you got to look at your current state of what policies apply to you and how that fits you in your life. Um, and I don't think you can really be. I can't. I don't like to. I don't make decisions based upon emotions or symbolisms. And if you ask me, they say, "Hey, I get this a lot," and especially they'll ask me. White people ask me. They'll say, "You know what, man? Listen, do you think Obama was a good president?" And I was like, "Obama was a good symbol. I don't know if he was a good president." It's a difference. You got your actions speak louder than your words and what you do. And I just look at your actions. When you when I pick it up, when you think about a leader of a country, you're looking at somebody that's like, you know what? At the end of the day, I would like my rights to be stood up for. I can't. No president is going to be absolutely perfect. It's going to be some drawbacks. It's going to be some good things. It's going to be some bad things. But I would tell you without a shadow of a doubt. Joe Biden, nope. I can't. Nope. So you know what? There's not another candidate out there that I would say that was worthy enough to hold the country up. And you know what? Right? If I look at okay, I'm gonna go too deep, but I can just tell you, Joe Biden is not the president that we should have. He would definitely. He didn't get my first vote. He won't get he won't get a vote from me. Any person, man, that created the crime bill and the things how he referenced, I said people that lived in inner cities like myself, I just can't support that. I can't support him. Now Trump got some things. Listen, Trump ain't perfect, but if I look at some of the things policy wise and what he stands for, man. It's some stuff I like. And some stuff. His mouth gets in the way of his policies. If he was just a little bit more, how can I say it? If his approach was different, he would have probably more people in his favor of voting for him. But he just don't think. I know, right? I know this right. It's like, go to Kill the Vibes, talk about politics. I know. Retrospect, Jay, man. Listen, man, you started it. All right, I agree with Geeky on this one. All right, let's jump back into some news. You know what? 505 Games closes European offices as Remedy acquires Control IP. You know what? Remember when what was that company? I forget the company's name. The one company that bought all the different companies, and now they're pulling back, and a lot of these companies now, like the companies they were getting acquired, are starting to regain control, which I think is a great thing. But man, you know what? One thing we didn't talk about was this thing of the great crash. Everyone's kind of predicting this big crash is happening with the video games, and to me, I say for right now, I say, you know what? Slow your roll. I don't think we're going. The crash is not going to continue to happen. It's about to take a slow dive, because if you think of what PlayStation said one that, hey, you know what? They don't got nothing new from the first party perspective until next year. Nintendo recognized that, hey, you know what, they don't got nothing coming up, so I don't got no competition, so I can kind of let these Switches continue to roll out, give me another Christmas in, and Embracer. Thank you, Steve. Now Nintendo they don't have to really. It's no competition this year, so they're like, all right, I can kind of just ease on into next year and sell some of these old Switches, and then hit them with a brand new system beginning of the year. Give my other teams, a little more time to get their games together, so we can have a full out blast and we can crush the first year like we did in the original Switch. So, as you look at all of that stuff there, man, what do you do? I think Nintendo did a smart thing, man. It's now that I'm looking from a business perspective, Nintendo is going in that right direction. So I think right now the crash is not gonna. It's gonna seem like a crash between now and next year, but I think it's all. We're gonna be all right. It's gonna look. It's gonna be doom and gloom for a little while, probably for like 6-7 months. Because you know what, you're not gonna get no really heavy hitter games. You'll get some games in December, but I think this summer is gonna be slow. And we've been blessed of maybe the last 4 or 5 summers. We've had some kind of games come in the summer. I think we're gonna be kind of slow. You know, unless Nintendo works it out, they pull some stuff out and they can have something drop in the summer. But I don't think it's gonna be a whole lot. So, but everybody thinks this crash is coming. I just think people are this is a restructure period. People are still buying video games. People still want video games. If the video games is hot, they're gonna buy them. It's not like the crash we had before. All the video games was terrible. No matter what they released and how long they take to release it, them games were coming out. They was trash. They was poorly made, poorly optimized, and people was tired of trash. Now it's a lot of trash games within every system, but there are still good games coming that can be definitely definitely be appreciated. Let's see. Hey, you know what? You know what? I thank you. I think you know what. Not to dig too much detail into it, but yeah, you know what? I mean, we can. This world will be a whole lot better. We can agree to disagree. Some things we're gonna like. Some things I'm not gonna like. Some things you're not gonna like. Some things I'm gonna say you're not gonna like. But you know what? You know what? Good human beings understand that we're different, and that we should be able to have our own opinion and not be talked over and dominated like that. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Yeah, a bracer group is what I was talking about with Steve, and so if a lot of the company they had the backpedal. You know what I think you look at Sony, you look at a lot of these Embracer Group, they mind was they saw Fortnite and they was like, this is the way. Let's go ahead and have these games for service games, put them out there and have continuous cash flow. But they forgot that, you know what, if you saturate the market, people are going to get tired of that. And dude, people do get tired of it. You know what? Even Fortnite, when Fortnite started to lose money, they had to recognize that. Like, oh, let's pump the brakes. When Fortnite started losing, Fortnite not making money like they're supposed to. And so, you know, you gotta, you know, and people tired of just giving away money. And then you had COVID. You know, COVID kind of pushed that over the level because people was at home. They had nothing else to do but play games. So I right now, I don't think it's a crash. I think it's just a reset. People, they're just retooling and saying, hey, we don't need all this staff. We got to get rid of some of y'all. You know what? So, you know what? We can recognize our market value. Now look at PlayStation. PlayStation recorded one of their largest revenue, one of the largest revenues of the year of I mean, I think like of ever. I think like they made this past quarter, they made the most money. But it balanced out because they were spending way too much money. So they had to make them cuts. They had to cut some things down so, you know what, they can make money so the investors can make money. If the investors not making money, then you know what, the company's going to take a hit. And that's what happened. People start pulling their shares out of Sony because, like, man, this is not a good stock because you're not making any money. Yeah, you made money, but you spending too much money. So that had to happen. So I think a lot, you know what, I think we're in the age where YouTube and a lot of other YouTubers are in such desperate need of clickbait at this particular season, because not any really good news, that everything that comes out, they want to catch on. They'll catch on to whatever YouTube is saying is popular, and then they'll go out there and they'll spill the beans about it. And it's like, you know what, man, the video games are not going to crash. It's not. Nintendo's going to come out with a new system. Nintendo's in a great shape. Sony's not in a great shape right now. Xbox really not in great shape. But we always talk about what Xbox needs to do. They need to go ahead and make a handheld call today. Retrospect, they said, I'm disappointed about Sony. I have an Xbox Series S, and I love Game Pass, but Nintendo is king. I agree. I don't mind Nintendo suing that emulator because of the piracy. You know what? My only issue, okay, I'm not totally against piracy. I'm just like, to me, if there, I'm how can I say it? I don't like piracy of games that I can go out and buy. Like, I am a firm believer, like, hey, if it's a game that you don't sell anymore and you don't provide me access to that game anymore, then it should be pirated. Then those games I don't care about. Like, all right, man, you don't give me access to it. I want to play it, but you decided to pull it off shelf, so be it. So I'm in favor of that. I'm not in favor of like, oh man, this is Breath of the Wild. I'm gonna go ahead and download it instead of just paying them the money. It's like, oh, come on, man. If the shoes were reversed, if you owned that company, you would be pissed too. I'm a firm believer in positive and negative karma. You know what? If you butthole to people all the time, there's a good chance people gonna be butthole to you. But if you nice to people, it's a good chance people will be nice to you. And I try my best to be nice to people. Captain C says, what if Nintendo only really got started working on Switch 2 just late last year? That would be crazy. that would be the end of Nintendo, because that thing would not come out next year. And buddy, they won't get another year. They won't get another year. That I stand 10 toes down. They won't get another. You won't say, cause you won't come 2025 and say, well, we had a hiccup and we got to wait. Like, buddy, listen, it'd be on to the Steam Deck. Like, then at that standpoint, like, man, whatever you come out. I'm just, I would be pissed. I would be pissed. Virtual Space 8 says, I can't. It said, I really can't wait for the next Switch. My dream line for the launch year will be a new 3D Mario. I hope it's at launch. A new Star Fox game, Metroid Prime 4, and a new IP is a run and gun. Oh, man, that's a great question, man. What will be some of you guys is like, hey, this will be like the lineup. Like, if they had these games at launch in March or within that, matter of fact, I'm going to give you longer than that. Within that first 6 months, what will be your launch lineup? What will be your launch lineup? Uh-oh. Well, I would tell you, listen, my launch lineup will be definitely it could either be either or. It could either be a new Mario or a new Donkey Kong game. Either one will suffice. Metroid Prime 4, I'm going to put that in there as well. Give me NCAA football. With all I need is win that first 6 months. If it come out in March, that means, hey, by like that June, July, we should be getting. That's got to happen in that first 6 months. I'm with the Star Fox game. I love me some Star Fox. I can dig with new entry in that series, and I really want, drumroll please, Arms 2. I want Arms 2. I want that to come to. Like, I'm gonna keep thinking about that, because Arms 1 was fun, especially when you play with friends. Like, when me and my kids used to play together, oh, that was the best. My son Joseph would get so mad because he would get thrashed. If listen, it was okay to team up on me and eliminate me first, but if we teamed up on him, he'd be so mad. He was the son. He's the son who does not handle losing very well. He does not handle it very well. So I'm definitely, so you know what? If I got those games at that first 6 months, I'm good. To me, you know what? Listen, I really hope we do not get Mario Kart until like later in the year. I hope Mario Kart is a Christmas game, because it's going to be bananas. Banana. Let Mario Kart be a Christmas game. And give me some nice third party selections, and then we good. Yeah, Fortnite is fun, but I hate it now. It's a live service game. There's too much memories and updates. Yeah, yeah, exactly. You are correct. It's one of the reasons why I stopped playing. I was like, it ain't no big deal. Or maybe a new F-Zero should come. God almighty. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't think Nintendo's gonna put nothing in competition with Mario Kart. I think Nintendo is happy with saying, listen, Mario Kart is the game. That's what we're gonna do. I hope, you know what, another thing I hope this next generation we get GameCube on Nintendo on the Nintendo Online system. I'm okay with that. And bring back some of these classics. Like, come on, Capcom, bring back Virtual Joe. Need that in my life. Another good game, man. Steven says Xbox needs to make some games. You know what? Listen, at this, okay, I know we got a bust thing going on, but I want y'all to also think about this here. This June, Microsoft has already said they're going to have a showcase, all right, around that E3 time. I am hoping that we get some form of video confirmation of I hate when I have games off my head. I lose it. Damn, what's the name of that game? Come on, y'all gotta help me. The James Bond spin-off. Dark something. Zero Dark. What is that name? I hate when I lose thought process. What is that name of that game? Come on, y'all gotta help me. It came out to James Bond. It was James Bond verse, and then it was is it Zero Dark? I can't think of it. Yeah, somebody else will figure it out for me. But they need to show that game. They need to show Banjo-Kazooie. They need to go ahead and say, hey, this is coming. That needs to happen. Kelly, man, listen, that was the dumbest thing Xbox could have did, was to release a system without a key game at launch. That broken mess of Halo, and they finally got it, but it's too late now. It's like, the thrill. It's like the thrill is gone. So, I'm with you on that. Quake 311 says, I just want better load times. Man. You know what? Listen, I am so I so agree with you on this. So when that story came out, when it said like, hey, you know what, Nintendo is working to eliminate load times, I really hope they do. I really hope that this system is really snappy and the load times is at a minimum. So, cause to me, that's the hard part. Like when I play games on the PS5 or the Xbox Series S, blazing fast. Even when I play them on the Steam Deck, it's still fast. I want my experience to be like that. I want a fast experience. I don't want to be doing no load times. I want things to happen. I think in this generation, we should be able to get that. He said, okay, I just want better load times, and OLED would be nice. I don't even care about 4K. Frame rates and load times ought to be the focus for the next Nintendo Switch console. I agree. It's like, think about like if we had great load times and better frame rate on the current Switch, I don't think we would be tripping. But see, we tripping now because it's really starting to show its wear and tear, and we don't have the patience for it. It's like, man, I don't have the patience. We sit here waiting on this to load up, and go upstairs and make me some coffee and come back and it's still loading. 30 seconds to load, and then that's just like way too long. It's like, oh. But yeah, to me, like, I'm looking for a better fluent experience in the handheld. The frame rates and load times to me are crucial. Matter of fact, listen, I'm gonna rank this in order. For me, it is probably load times, then frame rate, then battery. Those three things is like, man, I can deal with anything else, but if you can guarantee me those three things, frame rate, load times, battery life. If they give me a battery life that's on par with the current Switch, I'm happy. Super duper happy. You know, if they can make it better than that, oh man, that's like that's like icing on the cake. But if they can they can cut those load times down drastically, if not eliminate those bad boys. Oh man, then it's the system to beat. Steve M says, "Where is Fable? Perfect Dark." That's what. Listen, I knew it was something. I could not figure it out to save my life. Yes, Perfect Dark, Banjo Kazooie's, Conquer, Gears of War, right? If they can listen, y'all look at this lineup. If Steve, man, if they came back, I'm telling you, this is how Xbox gets back into the game. This upcoming Christmas, after if their event, they launch and say, hey, we got Fable, Perfect Dark, Banjo, Conquer, and Gears all coming out this year. Oh, then you change the game with Xbox. You change the game. They could, and to me, if I wouldn't even do a new Gears game. I would just redo Gears 1. If I am Microsoft, I'm telling you, I give you a brand new Banjo Kazooie game, brand new Perfect Dark game, brand new Fable game. I give you a remastered Gears 1. Remaster that bad boy, give it better graphics, better. Even though the game was always beautiful, but you give it better graphics, better frame rate. You maybe you add another extra level in it, out of some DLC. I don't know, but you know what? You remake that game, and buddy, then you can really, really change the game, man. I mean, really change the game. It's a Quake 311. It said it should be 4K, and it's the 9th generation. Yeah, it should be. You're right. I think it should be, but I don't know. You know, I'm waiting to see what this 8-inch screen is gonna look like. And I want to see what these 8-inch Joy-Cons is gonna look like. And maybe they probably have to make the screen 8 inches because they had to make the Joy-Cons bigger. I don't know. Listen, I'm just waiting to see what this system is going to look like and how big this bad boy is going to be. Captain C says, speaking of clickbait, Battlefront collections really low-key reviving dead Battlefront related YouTube channels like with 2,000 kids, sitcom stars, career over a podcast. Listen. It is doing it. I'm telling you, listen, people don't understand that low key, that's gonna be my game. Cause you know what? Listen, I should have that PSP used to be humming playing that bad boy. Yeah, let's tell you, listen, I'm all in favor. I didn't play it a lot on my PS2, but I played a lot on my PSP, man. That was my thing. Steve M says, so the only way I've cared for an Xbox handheld if I can play Steam games on it. I don't want to just be a Steam device for Game Pass games. Oh, man, that's good. The bad part about it is like, you know what? I hope it's that way. I really, really hope Microsoft is not stupid to say, you know, and then have to do a backpedal and have to download a patch later like Sony and say, well, you know, I guess you can put your OS on this here. I just want to, but you know, I still would be happy with a Game Pass only device. But I would be, you know, it would be even better if I can play Steam on it too. That would be dope, man. That would be dope. Says Control. You know, I never do. I own Control. I don't own Control. I think I might pick that up on my Steam Deck. This game's a classic. Yep, I didn't. I never played Control. I've been wanting to get it, but I didn't. Captain C says, nah, but Nintendo really just put out the fillers just to see what people want. Steven said there's some YouTuber channels talking too much about Sweet Baby Index. Milking that story for all it's worth. What? Okay, I maybe I'm slipping on that. What's that story? What's Sweet Baby Inc? What is that? Put me on game, Steve. I don't know what that is. Quay, listen, Xbox best controller, Sony best hardware, and third party support, Nintendo best games. Who? Best controller. Can I agree with that? Yeah, I can agree with that. I do prefer the Xbox controller, even though I like the PlayStation's controller, but the Xbox controller, it just concaves in the hand. But you know what? To me, if we're talking controller, what makes the Xbox controller better than the Switch controller is only one thing: the D-pad. The D-pad on the Nintendo Switch is whack, thoroughly whack. They should took the D-pad off the light and put that bad boy on there. That light D-pad was classic. Shout out to Pac-Man 99. I need that back in my life right now. Love, man, I'm so mad that game go. All right. Best games, Nintendo, I agree. Best hardware and third-party support is Sony. Yeah, I can say that. I think I can definitely I salute that statement. Yep. This is no lie in this statement here. So Retrospect says, a Donkey Kong game would be nice. I just think so. I just don't think it's gonna be Mario, man. I think it's gonna be Donkey Kong. That was the big rumor. Donkey Kong was coming. Donkey Kong's coming. And you have a big time Donkey Kong game. They got a big time Donkey Kong ride that's gonna be in 2 different spots in there. I think it's Donkey Kong, man. I just don't think it's Mario. But I could be wrong. Steve M said, Steve, man. I'm going to catch the see something first. Hold on. Catch a Nintendo dating app. Nintendo. A Nintendo. You want to go on a date with me? Oh, man, that's so funny, man. So funny. Steve M says, Astral Chain 2 better come to Switch 2. Ooh. Man, I forgot about Astral Chain 2. To me, that game should have came out on Switch 1. Check this out. What if it comes out this year? Oh, that would be. That would be a game. I'll be like, all right, now I'm getting hyped about you kind of balancing out the year. You had, Astral Chain 2. I forgot about the Astral Chain. You right. Oh man, Steve says Nintendo did used to have a love hotel. They did. So they have what's it a love hotel? They did own a hotel. They did have a Nintendo hotel. Yeah, that would be funny though. Y'all crazy. Retrospect Jay says, yeah, Arms 2 would be cool. Oh, I bet that Mario Kart would be the best-selling game on the new Switch. Yeah, listen, Mario, to me, like, they gonna make their money with Mario Kart. 'Cause Mario Kart doesn't need to be even in the first 6 months. But it's got to be that first Christmas. It's got to be. That got to be the Christmas game. That bad boy, like, who not gonna get Mario? It's a question. Are you a general gamer, a modern gamer, or a retro gamer? Like for me, I am a general gamer, and although I love many modern games, I'm a retro gamer at heart because I miss when there were no memory cards and everything was in the cartridge. Like, okay, listen, we are on the same page. I'm telling you, listen, I every year, like, no matter what system is, I'm buying more. Like, I like playing. Like, every year I'll go back and I'll play the original Mario. I mean, my kids play the original Mario. I tried to go back and play the original Zelda, man, but man, I just, it's been so long, man. My muscle memory, I just forgot so much stuff. But the music in that first Zelda, man, is so good, man. But yeah, man, I like retro stuff, man. I like to have those options. I don't play them as much as I used to. I used to play a lot. That's just because of this work. I think if I didn't have as much, if I wasn't working as much, if I had just one job, I would probably play a lot more games. But you know, having 2 full-time jobs, man, and try to do some YouTube and do some pictures and do some DJing, my time be so stressed. But yeah, man, listen, I'm a gamer, man. No matter what it is, old school. I keep my old stuff. I still got my Nintendo 64. Even though I haven't played it this year though, I played it a lot more last year because I was playing wrestling. Wrestling on the 64, man, it's so good. Yeah, man, you same person. I like a little of everything, but I have those fond memories of like Obi-Wan made a statement the other day. I totally agree with. He was like, you know what? Out of all the systems, all the gaming system came out, he was like, the Nintendo 64 was the most important. And I agree with him from his perspective was that that introduction to Mario 64 and how well that game ran and how it introduced you it got you off that 2D plane and introduced you to that 3D plane in such a great fashion and in such a cheerful, playful, wonderful fashion that it was phenomenal. And the music in that game, people don't talk enough about the music in Mario 64, man. Even like from the little cutscene, all that music, man, is just so seamless, man, so timeless. So yeah. But if that happens, what will they have the next year as exclusives? Okay, let me. Okay, I don't know. Re-ask that question because I don't know what you're talking about. It says, Captain C says, for the Switch 2, should they go to protagonist games route like PS5, Spider-Man, Ratchet Clank, God of War, imagine the next Zelda. Okay, I think it's a good question. You know, remember the tech demo of Zelda? I'm waiting on that Zelda to drop. I'm waiting on, to me, they can take that same tech demo, spice it up a little bit, and give me if we're in the village of remakes, give me Ocarina of Time remade. But in that art style. Don't give me Breath of the Wild art style. Give me that demo art style. And buddy, we ready to go. That right there, man, listen, I will be chef's kiss, boy. That would be so good. Link to that Link to straight, that will be good. I think, you know what, I don't think Nintendo would do it because they're not going to jeopardize their image. That's the issue with Nintendo. They're not going to put themselves in a position where their image is going to be tainted and people start looking at Mario any differently than what it is. That's the only reason why I don't think it'll happen. Or the next 3D Mario where you could switch to Luigi GTA style. I can see that happening, switching to Luigi, but out of my GTA style. You know what? Another game to me like would be so dope to have at launch or even at launch window. If they figure out they can run it, it would be GTA 6. To me, if I'm Nintendo, I'm working hard with Rockstar. They make sure that game is optimized and performing well on that system. If I am Nintendo, I'm allocating whatever resources to make sure that game it runs optimally on the Switch 2. Probably the smartest investment Nintendo could ever make is to make that happen because that game is going to be larger than life. It's probably it probably grows the most money out of any intellectual property, a form of entertainment ever. To me, Nintendo, if you're watching, come on now, you got to be smart. Like, to me, I'm not even a big fan of the series, but I know how big that game is going to be. And to play that in handheld mode on the go, and if you can get it out before, let's say, before it hit PC, which I doubt it, but, you know, if they could, or even the same time, ooh-wee. Says Sweet Baby Inc. are narrative consultants, and some people don't like what they're doing and putting into games. A group made a list of games to avoid, and then the employees retaliated. That's a very high level summary, but you can find more online about it. Okay. Says Switch 2 needs Elden Ring. Yes, you're right. Baldur's Gate 3, GTA 6. I even forgot about the other two, but you're absolutely right. An Elden Ring full package ready to go should be at launch. A Baldur's Gate 3 fully packaged should be in launch window. They do those two things, and then if they can figure out to get you're right, Christy. If they can figure out to get Final Fantasy VII Remake on that system in that same window, oh man, you talking. You listen. Remember that rumor? The guy said it was I forgot that rumor where the guy said that he saw Final Fantasy VII running on the new system, but he couldn't confirm that it was like really coming for the system or not. If Nintendo is running that system, running that game, and is running there well enough to play in handheld, oh man, you just. So think about it like this here. A lot of people like they trip about playing some of these games in handheld mode. But man, listen, I would take a lesser graphical experience on the go. It's still a bit to have fun. I mean, it's not gonna be terrible. It ain't like I'm playing like I'm not going back to the NES days to play games on the handheld. I mean, this ain't a Game Boy Color. I mean, this game, if the game runs and it runs decently, to have it on the go is a win-win. I don't care what anybody say. Excuse me. All right. Let's get out of here. Quick stories. Not a lot of big stories, but quick ones. Avatar Frontier of Pandora drops to $39.99 at Best Buy 2 months after release. Now, this is a price that I think I might pick this game up because I heard it was pretty good. So it has a drop of significant 30% to Invest Prey to brand new game. So Best Buy, it does. It's down just $39.99 for PS5 and Xbox Series X. That's a good question. What? I think I might pick this up on my Xbox. Because, I'm not down with paying $70 for a game. If I can avoid paying $70, but I knew this was going to happen because you know who make it? Look who make it. Let's see if I can blow this up. I can't blow it up. But Ubisoft, you know them games was not going to stick around at full price. They got to make some money. So, all right, Ubisoft, if you're talking more of my language, I think I might have to make that happen. Let's see. Those Pokemon fans, you know what? Pokemon reportedly looking to cut out scalpers ahead of infamous Van Gogh Pokemon card distribution. Yeah, remember they were giving up the cards last year? It was free, and it was like, all these adults bombarding them kids to get these cards. Crazy. So when is this supposed to happen? Okay, the Pokemon cards will only be available to those who spend $29.99, but whether scalpers will be stopped altogether remains to be seen. Okay, so this is on September 28th. Oh, no, that's not. Either way, it doesn't tell me when this is supposed to happen. However, you know what? I mean, once again, people go crazy. They scalping everything, man. Everything. I pre-ordered me this camera, man, and I can't even get the camera because, you know what? All the scalpers done bought them up. So mad. And I got to wait. Let's see. Dragon Dogma 2. Anybody picking that up? I want to pick that up. No, I don't. I want to wait. I want to wait and pick up Dragon Dogma later on in the year. And 26 more games to get hyped for in March. Let's see. See. Listen, let's go ahead. I don't know if this is gonna play, but we'll look at it. We might not be hearing no sound, But we at least look at it because, you hear sound, they be trying to copyright my game. Now this game here is comes out. It's already out. Came out March 1st. It looks like a Mario style game that's going in the opposite direction, from right to left. You play it on PS5, Xbox Series X, and Switch, and Windows. No Steam. Okay, all right. Well, we looked at that. He said it does like a cute little game. I like the art style. So this came out. This comes out. This is already out. This is Euphoria 2. All right. Let me go ahead and hit the pause button on this one here. All right, let's go down here. Oh, okay, another little cute game. Calico. Oh, like a little card game with cats. No, this is definitely a hard pass for me. It comes out on the 5th, which is I think tomorrow. Yep, this comes out tomorrow. And this is a no-go. Anybody else is in favor of this? I'm not in favor of this. If I had a lot of time on my hand, I'd probably get into it, but it's, no. We're going to pass on Quilts. Okay, the Outlast Trials. Played on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and Windows. It looks boring. That game did look boring. What am I watching? the yikes, that's mature rating. Yeah, I think it is. This is what Outlast Trials, March 7th. Listen, it look like this a bunch of scary mess. All right. I'm gonna pause that one, move on to the next. Let's see. This is As Dusk Falls. This is only on PS5. Oh no, it say Xbox. And Xbox, I guess. Let's see. Maybe I can play it a little bit.
I represent.
I played a little bit only because I maybe don't have no music. Oh no! This is another game that
You help me take care
it
of
probably
my
has a
family,
good
I'll help you
story.
take care of yours.
You swear it won't happen
But I don't
again?
like playing games.
wanna
Like,
know that we can
like
make
I'd
it
rather
through
just
this.
watch the story. So if somebody's gonna record all of this and they'll put it on YouTube. That's how they do these games. You just watch the story. But once again, another hard pass. Snuffican. This is March 7th, come out later this week. It says oh man, it's a musical adventure game. Let me cut this down. I want the music to get me tagged. Yeah. Once again, I bet you those are games that I watch people play on Twitch. Those are the games I okay, yeah. Captain C says, consider the Arkham games took inspiration from the Nolan movie. Should the next series of Batman games take inspiration from the Reeves movies? No. Even though the Reeves movie was okay, it wasn't like Arkham Knight. I mean, like the other Batman movies were really, really good. I wouldn't take. No. I like watching story-based games. Yeah, listen, I don't. That's key. I don't mind watching them. I don't know if I'll be like, oh, okay, I gotta play this. So Snuffikins, that's on March the 7th. This is not my cup of tea. I'm assuming this is something from Atari. Oh, this is a PlayStation 5, PlayStation VR game. No, I'm gonna watch this only because hopefully this game like this here comes to Apple TV. Animal Crossing is a Lego series now too. What other Nintendo series should get the Lego treatments? I would love to see Star Fox get the Lego treatment. Even Pikmin should really get the Lego treatment. His article link, please. To what? This one right here, this particular article here. This is hold on, let me hit pause for a second. This is from Kotaku. This is the March games from Kotaku. So if you are on, if you have an iPhone, you can go to like Apple News and then check that out. Unicorn Overlord. They have a demo for this right now on Switch. Once again, it's another game that's, doesn't quite fits my fancy, but you know what? Kotaku. Kotaku is spelled Kotaku. 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 Okay, I did turn this down, huh? Yeah, so, once again, I'm going to pause on this here. This is not a strategy. Go on to the next one. Let's see what this is. You know what? This is some kind of roguelike bit. The colors right now bothers my eyeballs when I watch it. This is definitely something. My son likes. My son likes these types of games. But this kind of reminds me of Hades, but with a crazy art style. Death of a Wish. All the names you could name a game. Death of a Wish. This is March 11th. All right, I'm going to pause on that one too. All right. Now listen, okay, I'm going to speak on Contra for a minute. I played the demo. And it was fun. What can I say? The only issue I had that the controls wasn't quite as precise as I need them to be. Because Contra, you got to have some precision with Contra. These are March game titles. I've been saying every last one of them. This is Death of a Wish, March 11th. Unicorn Overload, that's March 8th. Whatever the game is from Atari is March 8th as well. So right now I'm on March 12th, and that's Contra. So listen, Contra was, I thought the demo was pretty good. So it's a free demo right now on the Nintendo Switch online service, so you can definitely, download it and play it. I thought it was pretty decent. Definitely, I'll definitely probably give it a play again. It's just the controls got to be, they got to work on the controls. Is not as tight as they would if they was on the original. Geeky, are you getting the pastel pink Joy-Cons later this month? You know she getting them better. She probably got them pre-ordered. Yeah, so I can tell you, listen, I like the gunplay of Contra. I didn't know they had a mech. Oh, I listened to that. I did not know they had a robot. That might be kind of interesting. Yeah, so hopefully in the final version they fix those hiccups with the controls, but I'm definitely in favor of picking up Contra, especially if they have a physical version. That's a good question. I wonder if they have a physical version. I need to go check that out. Yeah, so demo is available right now. All right, this is Passing By, a Taiwan journey. Let me see. Maybe I can turn this up a little bit. They probably got some music. Why is she swimming like that? See, this would be another game I think you would probably want to watch on Steam instead of play. And the controls look a little floaty. Passing By. Oh, this is on Steam, Switch, and Windows. Uh-oh. My bad, good people. I need to go back. I'm not trying to look at the Pistons. Okay, my bad. The Jeff Minister story. What is this?
I've been lucky that so far in my career I've always managed to work.
Geeky says, I missed Amazon pre-orders. Will try to get them in store at Target.
Makes you smile.
I think you got a good chance. You're probably picking them up. I don't see there's a big demand for those bad boys, but you never know. Would rather play Pit Cross. Help me relax more. I'm still not finding the article.
The first time I loaded up Revenge of the Mutant Camels, and I was like, what the hell is this?
Am I being chased by an umbrella?
Everyone else was just a company or product, and Jeff was Jeff.
What he makes is.
Okay, is this supposed to be a video game?
I remember lying in my
Or is this like a story or something?
And in my head, I would imagine like sort of
It's a collection of some of the developer of Jeff Minister's early games on the ZX81, the Commodore VIC-20, and more. Oh, so this is like a retro documentary game type. Oh, so you get to watch a video and then get to play some of his old games.
He's an artist that just gets more and more powerful.
Quake, did you get your story a season Pit Cross?
I want to feel happy with the things that I've made, and I want to make things that I want to play with.
Okay, so I don't know how many games is coming in this collection, but that is March the 13th, and it's on everything. I don't know who greenlighted that game. This Carter Tycoon. I bet you it's another one of those movies. Yeah.
Hello, Mr.
Another one that I would watch and not play.
You will not catch me.
Oh, and then it's like kind of like a strategy game too, huh? Build your communities up.
Hospitals and
I
schools.
definitely would not be playing this
I
here.
created thousands and thousands of jobs. Extreme poverty has disappeared.
No, see,
People
I don't have the
a better
patience
life now.
to build a town. That oh no.
It is
And
just the law of the market.
next game. Oh, let me hit pause. This next game is High Water. This is March 14th.
The silence can be cruel.
Oh, chick is out here singing.
Everything to lose. You can hear a pin drop. filling up the
You right, Smith would play that.
shadows
Absolutely.
of the sky.
Design that bad boy from head to toe.
Time, drowning in the questions. Who will live or die?
This High Water is a 3D action adventure game. No, excuse me, a 3D adventure game with isometric turn-based combat. High Water is set in a world pulled nearly underwater following an apocalyptic event. So it might be. It's coming out on PS5, Xbox Series X, NES, Switch, and Windows. So it might be on Steam as well. Oh no, they got a turn-based. Oh, boo! Should not be playing this one. But this might be your cup of tea. All right, next game. Oh, buddy, I gotta cut the volume all the way down because it's Star Wars, man, not music. For sure. Oh yeah, I'm all ready for this. Classic Battlefront is back. The iconic Star Wars Battlefront simulator featuring characters and locales from the films returns with a remaster of Battlefront and Battlefront 2 that supports both online and offline play. Yes. And man, I am all for this. Listen, you can't tell. I am all for this here. Now the graphic, I wish it was running like it maybe like 60 frames. It looked more like 12 frames, but I'm still in favor for this. That right there is going to get my money. I feel the games look interesting to watch, but I don't know where to find the article. All I can tell you is that, hey, I use the Apple's News app, and I search for channels, and Kotaku has their own channel. So you would look like over here in this area up top, in this top corner. Right there. You would search Kotaku, they have their own channel. All right, let's see. Let's go back. All right. Outcast, A New Beginning, March 15th. This is on PS5, Xbox Series X, and Windows. Let's check this out. Outcast returns, featuring a variety of ways to traverse its massive open world and explore its hidden areas. Okay, I like that. He gets a little fly on like Superman. Steve M says Kim CFG says I'm still lurking. Said not yet. Got pit cross 3.7 seconds. Genesis pit cross. Oh man, I'm sorry. Well then you know what happened. I want to say. You might want to look at Kotaku's website. I know they got one. So this game looks kind of good. Look like a big old alien opera. So this game looks interesting. So I'm gonna hit pause on that. Move to the next one. But no Nintendo for High Five Rush. We all know what this game is. I'm not gonna spend no time on it. But Xbox and PS5, Alone in the Dark. PS5, Xbox Series X, and Windows. So it could be Steam as well. This is another game I wouldn't mind watching. Classic love creation horror series Alone in the Dark returns in 2024 with a reimagining of the highly influenced 1992 original. The collection of polygons that once represented protagonist Edward Cranberry and Emily Hartwood would have been could have been replaced by Stranger Things. David, okay, I won't hear all that. While the original influence by the earlier Resident Evil games, things have now come full circle, and this iteration looks to take some cues from Capcom's survival horror franchise. Okay, so at least this got a little bit more light than games up. Oh, you don't see that dude down there? You gonna walk towards him? Let's see. Here go me. Right, turn back around, buddy. If Battlefront re-releases is successful, should they keep it like this Fortnite level graphics but amazing gameplay? Yes, I would. At the end of the day, it's all about the gameplay anyway. Star Wars is Star Wars. Well, yeah. Oh man, absolutely. They'd be fools not to. There'll be opportunity to make way more money. That's a big old black dude. You had the big black dude walking up on you and you didn't pull your gun. I would have been pulled my gun. All right, Alone in the Dark. That's enough of that. All right, Horizon Forbidden West. Now I'm not gonna buy this at launch. I never buy Sony games at launch because it's too expensive. But this game for sure is gonna come and have a cheaper price later in the year. This will go on sale for sure, but Horizon Forbidden West, we all know what that is. We don't need to watch that. Dragon's Dogma 2, PS5, Xbox Series X, S, and Windows. Oh man, I forgot the good come on Steam. That's the one thing about having a Steam Deck. You get those options. Princess Peach. Now listen, let me ask you. Geeky, are you picking this one up? March 22nd. We know what Princess Peach is. Now, I'm not lying to you. I pre-ordered this game right here. Rising, I was so impressed. I love the art style. I'm bought all into Rise of the Ronin. This is showed at the Sony's showcase. I'm all in, like Flynn on this one. Koei Tecmo. Okay, I'm trying to just fast forward. I can't wait for the review. I'm not gonna budge until I see your review. But I tell you one thing though, I recently finished the demo of Mario versus Donkey Kong. I think I might pick that game up. I forgot how fun that was on the Game Boy. It was fun. Oh yeah, see, look at right that gameplay right there. Stab him, turn around and shoot. Oh, don't chop his head off. Rise of the Ronin, March 22nd. I'm gonna hit the pause button on that one. This is a card game. Would not get any playtime. This is a hard pass for me. March 25th. Yeah, this ain't nothing but a card game. All right, pass. Let me hit pause. Between Horizons. Science fiction, detective thing, adventure with branching narrative. Only on Windows. Another one of those games that I will probably watch someone play. But I don't see any action right now. I just see a chick just walking. Yeah, another one of those games that I'll probably watch. Yeah, nothing I would play. All right. Enough of that. Pause button there. Who is this? Come on, man. Get to the gameplay. Yeah. Another yarn fest. Oh, Bulwark. Falconeer Chronicles, March 26th. This is nay. Another pass. Saw Park, Snowy Days, March 26th. I'll probably be passing on this one as well. Open Roads. My dog is barking for what reason? I don't know. All right, this is coming on Switch, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and Windows. Okay, come on, get to the. All right. Get the motor rolling. Yep, another game that I'll probably watch instead of play. Who still even watches South Park? Yeah, right. I was like, you killed Kenny. You son of a boo, boo, boo. Okay, yep. Another game to watch. Pepper Grinder. There's a demo of this game on the Switch. I have not. It looked like a game I would play. Yeah, Pepper Grinder looks okay. So we know what this is too. Yeah, I might just check out the demo first. I'm gonna go ahead and pause that too. All right, that was the last one. That was Pepper Grinder's March 28th. So the only one I know for sure I'm gonna buy is Star Wars. Dragon's Dogma. I'm gonna wait. Princess Peach. I'm gonna wait till Geeky's review. Horizon. I'm gonna wait till a sale. Yep, that's about it. Let me get out of here. Let's see if I got any more quick little news tidbits to talk about. We talk about that. We talk about that. The next Sonic mobile game is apparently Sonic's Toy Party. Don't know what that is, but let's see. So now Insider Games have seen internal video naming the party game as Sonic Toy Party. The game is similar in vein to the popular free-to-play game Fall Guys, and and Sonic Toy Party. The game is similar in vein to the Five Guys and will feature 32 player matches, and the natural includes a. Okay, so this is a mobile game in the vein of Fall Guys, but with Sonic characters. It's a gameplay sent to Insider Gaming under the condition that the footage does not go public and the sources remain anonymous, and shows various Sonic characters battling it out in 32 player matches. Sonic, Tails, Shadow, Knuckles, Eggman, Amy, Metal, and more can all be seen competing in the obstacle course and fighting against bosses. Where the last player wins. Some matches require players to race to the finish, collect rings, or simply just survive to the end. Gold rings seemingly play a vital part in the play cosmetics. Okay. So they come out with a Sonic / Fall Guy game for mobile. Let's see. Did it say when it's coming out? No information on release date. So, yay, Sonic. So, it sounds promising. I still need to download Pikmin 4 and Advance Wars on vouchers. Apparently, the vouchers are cheaper on the Japanese eShop, but I've never messed around with that stuff. I have one time. I think I wanted Samurai Showdown early, and they had a demo of the game early on the Japanese eShop, so I was able to switch over there and download it. But that was it. I really hasn't messed around with anything else to get it early. Okay, let's see. Biomutants finally arrives on Nintendo Switch in May 14th. You know what? This is one of them situations when I look at the game, I say, you know what? You're just a little too late to the party. This game launched probably 2 years ago on other systems. It should have came out last year. I think it would have did pretty well if it launched last Christmas, but I think right now it's a little too late, buddy, in the cycle. Pokemon Legends Z. Listen. I like Arceus. I like Arceus probably better. I like the older Pokemon games. So to have this come out later on this year, I'm all about it. I mean, early part of next year, probably a launch title with the Switch. Let's see what else. I think that's it. Like I said before, not a lot of games, not a lot of news either. Let's see. I'm gonna go just a quick swipe through. Maybe something popped in since I've been streaming. And nope, no one on the Nintendo front. Let's go to Nintendo Life. Capcom announces new digital showcase featuring Monster Hunter stories and more. Capcom highlights a new 2-day event. Capcom has hosted all sorts of showcases over the past few years, and to kick off 2024, it announced Capcom Highlights, a new digital event covering all the latest Capcom titles. The difference with this event is that it's being divided into 2 days. Day 1 will take place on the 7th of March. All right, which that means it's going to be Thursday. The second event will be March 11th. The program runtime will be between 15 and 20 minutes each day. So this Thursday, depending on what time they launch that bad boy, I might stream that on Thursday. And what's the next one? The next one is the 11th. I think the 11th. Today is so matter of fact, the next one is next Monday. So we'll definitely have something to talk about with these Capcom events. But you get one on the 7th, one on the 11th. Well, that was good, interesting news from Capcom. Let's see. Yeah, so I thought this was cute here. Those pop-up parade pullback Kirby card now available for pre-order. You know what? That is dope. That would be dope if they charge like $10 for it. They charging like $25 for this card. Let me see. Hold on. What's the price? $25.99. Come on, dog. It's almost as much as the game. 25. I mean, now geeky. This will add to your aesthetic. You should probably jump on that. That's probably like you could probably find that on Amazon, geeky. Biomutant was a freebie on PlayStation. My kid played it for a week and then fell off. Yeah. And then it's finally coming to Switch. But yeah, not for $25. Stuff, don't get me wrong, inflation is up, but it ain't worth that. All right. So nothing else on Nintendo Live. Let's look at PlayStation. Nothing in the last couple of days. Let's go Xbox. Capcom. No, let's say Capcom. Xbox announces new event to show off upcoming third-party games like Capcom's Day One Xbox Game Pass arrival. All right, when is this going to happen? The show will air on Wednesday, March 6th. Man, a lot of stuff going up. March 6th, and features 30 minutes of games reveals. What? Dang, what I might stream this depending on what time it is. So Xbox has a showcase. Xbox is kicking off a new week with exciting announcements for gamers. The Xbox Partner Preview is returning for a second time, showing off a fresh batch of upcoming third-party Xbox games for a variety of publishers. The Xbox Partner Preview 2023 will fill with plenty of interesting titles and reveal an event should be no different. Okay, so here it goes. Here's the times. So Wednesday, March the 6th, 2024 at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to school. I might not better say nothing. I might be like this. But that's good. So this Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10 a.m. Pacific Time, Xbox Partner Preview. So games that's coming on Xbox from third party. This might be interesting, good people. I'm glad I kind of went through. We found a couple little gems. So you know what? Two showcases this week. You got Xbox on Wednesday. You got Capcom on Thursday and on Monday. So be on the lookout for these showcases. All right, good people. Check one more site. I always like to check IGN. And nope, nothing from what I saw earlier. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2 exclusive trailer and poster. Godly, why they doing that to Winnie the Pooh? All right, good people. Listen, without any further ado, let's get off of this here and get over here to the Wheels of Steel. He is for real. Oh, it always does that to me. All right, not a lot of people. We got 13 people. Geeky, I got to send you your card from last week. I couldn't send it last week because I didn't have any, but I bought some cards this past weekend. So before we get on the wheel, because there's not that many of us on the wheel, I think if I win tonight, who would I give it to? If I win tonight, I'm going to give it to Ruben. Okay, that joker, man, he looked out. I'm giving it to Ruben again. All right. So the poll tonight before we end, the question is, should Nintendo either A, kill the Joy-Cons, B, completely redo the Joy-Con, or 3, or C, how you want to say it, leave the Joy-Cons alone. 11% says leave them alone. 22% says kill the Joy-Cons altogether. With 67% believes completely redo the Joy-Cons. A complete redo. Not just any hammer, they need a complete redo. And with that note, you know how this go. If your name gets picked, you'll hear the sweet sounds of my boy Peter Griffin.
You are out of here.
And without any further ado, oh my bad, I cut myself off by a second. All right, any further ado, listen, 13 people. That means this wheel gonna go fast. And who's gonna be our first loser tonight? And it will be Sonic Knuckle Tails is out of here. Peace out, my brother. We're going to 12. Who's up next? Mighty swell. Mighty swell. Steve M. Hey, Steve M, boy. It's not been good for you, buddy. Steve M is out of here, ladies and gentlemen. We're down to 11. This wheel is flying. Who's up next to catch all the flex? And it will be GT, winner from last week, is out of here. We're down to twin. I said twin. We're down to 10. Who's up next for the win? But what did the sheep say? What did the sheep say? Uh-oh. CMG. What did the sheep say? Ladies and gentlemen, CMG is out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Down to 9. We're down to 9. And our next person out there, Retrospect J, man, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Good commentary. But you are out of here. All right, we're down to 8 in the mix. Who's left? And it will be, our next loser will be, getting close. Quay 311, man.
It's all
He's
there,
out of there.
black and white, clear as crystal. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Good day, sir. All right, we're down to 7, the number of completion. Who's up next to catch all the flex? And it will be a geeky chick.
Psych.
She is our loser tonight.
You lose.
I put a psych on it. I don't know what to do. All right, ladies, the next one will be our winner tonight. You know how we do our winners. Our winner before the real winner. And our fake winner will be Dub City. Look like it's going to be Dub City. Like he's our winner tonight, but you know how we do.
Psych.
Better luck next time. Slugheads.
Dub C is off the board, ladies and gentlemen. We're down to the final 5. Who's left to be alive? Who is left? Who is left? And it will be Bazard 24/7. 24/7 is out of here, ladies and gentlemen. We're down to our final 4, ladies and gentlemen. We got Captain C in the building. Apocalypse Gaming, your boy Gaming Dad. You know, if I win tonight, I'm giving it to my boy Ruben because Ruben deserves it. And Ajim. Oh, man. We in this bad boy. AJ. Let's go. All right. Who's up next? Catch all the flex. And it will be. Dang, it's going to be your boy Gaming Dad. He's out of here. Gaming Dad is out of here. We're down to 3. Who would it be? And it will be, I was pulling for a Gene, but you know what? It is what it is.
Very good. Very good. You know something? Not
Listen for you.
Come back. 1 year.
1 year.
Next.
That's why it never gets it. Ladies and gentlemen, down to our final 2. It is Apocalypse Gaming and Captain C. Nick Cannon, will you hit me with the drum roll, please? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, tonight's winner will be Apocalypse Gaming, Captain C with the L. Ladies and gentlemen, kids, give it up for Apocalypse Gaming. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, that does it for this evening, man. He said, I'm hoping Captain C's wins. Hold on, what he say? I hope Captain C wins for the wee wedding gag he did earlier. Yeah, he did. But Captain C took the L Boogie. Apocalypse Gaming is our winner tonight. I hope he calls back in, chimes in. I'll let him know. Good people. We got through it. Wasn't a whole lot of news, but I had a good time as always. Sorry we got onto a little political trip a little bit. You know, I don't like to not answer people questions, but you know, sometimes you right, Geeky. It can, you can come here to hear politics. You came here to talk about games, so I feel you totally. But good people, listen. You know how I like to end my show. Let me get my prayer on for you real quick, if you don't mind. Where you at? Just bow your heads. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank and praise you this wonderful evening. We ask and pray in the name of Jesus, Lord, that you protect us this evening, that you protect our loved ones, that you reach out and touch our children and brothers and sisters and moms and dads. We just pray, Lord, that you just put your hands of protection around them, Lord. We pray, Lord, that you bless us this upcoming week, and that, Lord, that you allow us to be prosperous, Lord. You said, let no weapon formed against us prosper, Lord. And we pray and claim that right now in the name of Jesus. We pray, Lord, for your protection and your love and your wisdom, Lord. In the book of James, Lord, you said, consider it pure joy when we face trials of many kinds, because the testing of our faith develops perseverance. I pray, Lord, that we persevere through our trials, that we may encounter, Lord, that we see you above everything else, that even in our struggles and our transgressions, that we are able to recognize you through it all. We thank you, Lord. We honor you and we love you. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen. Good people, this is your boy Gaming Dad, man. I hope you have a great week. Stay safe out there. If I might stream the Xbox showcase and partner with Partner Preview on Wednesday. I think that will be dope. And, Capcom got something going on Thursday. It's gonna be interesting to see what all transpires and come out of these two events. But, one of them definitely heavily on Monster Hunter. So it'll be good to see that. Quag 311 says, "Oops, so close. Congrats, A-Pop." Yeah, it was close. It was close. That's right. A-Man, my brother, and A-Man, my sister. Good people, this is your boy Gaming Dad, man. Thank y'all again. Once again, if you get a chance, man, if you'd like to become a member of this wonderful channel, you know what? It's right here on my page. You know what? It's 2 price tiers, to support the channel. I'm trying to get to a point where I can be able to afford to have another dedicated day, strictly for gaming. But I got to get there. But I just thank y'all for y'all support, man. And I pray in the name of Jesus, y'all guys continue to support the channel, and I look for new and great things going forward. As always, this is your boy Gaming Dad. I'm going to end my stream like I always do in the immortal words of Don Cornelius. Peace, love, and soul, good people. This is your boy Gaming Dad, and I'm out. Peace.